In this video, we're gonna talk about the 11 sacrifices that will help you escape poverty. Please subscribe to our channel Trilly for more videos. If you stop people on Nairobi streets and ask them what their greatest dream is, you'll probably get an answer like this: I want to be rich, which accounts for 8 out of 10 people. But if you ask them how they intend to accomplish it, 50% of them are likely to be at a loss for ideas. True, one's definition of wealth varies. For one person, having enough money to buy 3 meals a day is the pinnacle of wealth. For someone else, their net worth is more important. How much wealth have they amassed? How much money do they have in their bank account? How many getaways may they take each year? Working gradually and patiently toward your objectives pushes you to focus equally on the process and at the end result. Small victories and gradual advancements are apparent. You notice that you are more proficient at something today than you were 6 months ago, or that your life is more fulfilling now than it was a year ago. The following list of 11 sacrifices will enable you to escape poverty. Number 11. You must learn new things constantly. The majority of those living in poverty have rigid mindsets. They believe that nothing can be done to change the way things are. They just are. They believe that the government is to blame for their poor quality of life, among other things. They must think in this way, so they do. They lack the information to get them through their difficult times. Even if you did share that information with them, it would be like offering pearls to pigs. However, this does not imply that there is no hope for them. Learning new things is where they can find hope. Learning is a different process than studying. This is so that old, useless beliefs might occasionally be unlearned by making way for fresh ones. The fix that you may have on your attitude will become more flexible as you learn more. All of the concepts you acquire come together to help you develop new beliefs and alter your view of the world. Number 10. Find the right partner. Despite the fact that it doesn't seem to be relevant to success, in fact it is, one of the most undervalued things you can think of is having the appropriate partner. A good partner will always be there for you. Additionally, they will encourage you and, if feasible, put you in touch with the proper opportunities. Every successful person has a good companion, as it's often remarked. Number 9. Accept failures as part of the process. One of life's many ongoing challenges is failure. Whether you like it or not, you will encounter many of them on your path to success. Now, overcoming failures and getting back up again will be a crucial step in becoming successful. You shouldn't consider it as something of a hindrance to make you quit up, because all well-known, prosperous people in the world today are all gone up through significant struggle at some point. Instead, you should consider it a new step on the path that will lead you closer to the reality of achievement. Number 8. Be open to change. Each and every element of our lives must undergo change. We all come to the realization that we need to act differently at some point. It's okay to acknowledge that something is not working and that we will need to come up with a different plan. Despite the fact that this cannot be made simple and that change will only occur when specific things that you need to change are altered. Staying there for an extended period of time is a bad idea, since you limit your options and don't position yourself for the success you want. Number 7. Take back control of your mind. No, of our age, we all still choose some things to believe is based on what we see on television, what we read online, or even our religious convictions. Actually, some of these items don't accurately depict us, and we just adopt things from our surroundings. But regaining control over your thoughts requires letting yourself decide what you actually desire. What you think with your head is a really precious asset for every person. Therefore, maintaining productivity will depend on keeping it uncorrupted by what we are told and what we observe. Number 6. Strive to be a professional in whatever you do. Never accept subpar work or not provide your best effort. Doing your best actually opens up more options and increases your income. When you are an expert at what you do, you fully comprehend every aspect of your industry or line of work. And as a result, you're able to provide customers with the greatest possible service when they do business with you. Everyone expects quality, so no one will be pleased to receive subpar care. Therefore, it's always advised to act professionally when speaking to others and to make sure you foster a healthy work environment. Number 5. Stop caring what people think about you. There's a phrase that goes, "You can't please everybody." And no matter how you look at it, this is unquestionably true. There are many people in the world with various attitudes and habits. And although some people would try their hardest to lift you up and say kind things, others would just do the opposite, even when you're acting morally. These folks won't help you in running your company, give you good advice about it, or even buy from you. All they want to do is criticize. And will do every effort to make you feel inferior to yourself. Additionally, consider what you're doing. Taking the adage that you cannot satisfy everyone seriously will help you go a long way if you truly want to escape poverty. However, you ought to be receptive to helpful criticism and make use of it to improve. Number 4. Learn a skill and be good at it. The majority of individuals frequently lament their lack of resources or how difficult life is. But in actuality, they are the ones who are failing to assist themselves. There are many different talents available nowadays, with even free resources accessible to everyone, so that anyone can learn a useful skill and become proficient at it. If you have a skill, you can take use of it and utilize it to your advantage in your search for possibilities that will help you succeed financially. On the other side, living without a skill is more akin to setting yourself up for poverty when you don't have a certain skill and aren't very good at it. Number 3. Work hard, but also work smart. Despite the fact that occasionally some of us desire more, we all have 24 hours in a day. But, as you can see, there is no justification for wanting more than 24 hours in a day. Work hard is necessary. However, using good judgment while you are at it will enable you to do more while you still have time for a break or inside the allotted 24 hours. Later on, we should strike a balance between how hard we work and how we spend our time. How well we use the time at our disposal would primarily define working smart. Always be mindful of your time management because every minute counts when it comes to earning money, and you ought to think that way as well. Number 2. Spend less, save and invest. If you keep spending irresponsibly, you will undoubtedly never become wealthy. Having a good or better money management technique is one of the factors that helps you overcome poverty. And part of that entails cutting back on wasteful spending. You will start to weave and think differently the instant you discover that some things are not merely worthwhile and are simply a waste of money. It's acceptable that there are some things we require. Naturally, getting such goods should be given top priority. But you should make an effort to strike a balance between what's crucial and what is not. Additionally to spending less. Saving is another smart move. If you come across some excellent choices that you're really familiar with, additionally, it would benefit you to invest in them. Spending extravagantly won't help you. Saving and investing, however, will put your money to work and support securing more income in the future. Number 1. Change your mindset. In every element of life, having a positive outlook is crucial, and as such, it ought to be one of the first things you do when you get out of bed in order to get out of poverty. You cannot expect to be wealthy while continuing to think poorly of yourself or continue to identify as poor. You always can't be moving forward while continuing to believe that you are poor, and you wouldn't likely survive. This is why it's crucial to start with altering your perspective. You must discard advice that may have been provided to you and stop believing that you have a chance of succeeding. Instead, adopt the attitude that anything is possible and just trust that your goal of becoming wealthy or successful is attainable. Altering your environment could also mean altering your ways of thinking. Some locations just seem to have a negative atmosphere. Or it's possible that what you intend to do won't be successful for your company there. You therefore require change. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.